Yeah, so thank you everyone for finding time to be with us today. Um, we call this so that you can give us just a brief on how the Palscity Sacco is progressing. And for all the members who are joining maybe for the first time, Palscity Sacco is now 2 years old. And we started the Sacco as a Sacco that runs on social media where your social media friends are your guarantors. It's a concept that when we began, many people, it's an innovation, definitely. So many people felt like this is something that cannot work because they were looking at it in terms of like how can a circle run on a social media platform? So the idea then was that we create a platform where we can solve the issue of guarantors. For those who have ever been in circles, we fully understand how getting guarantors can always be very difficult, but even trusting people on the same can also be very complicated. So we created an innovation around it, and that is Palscity. Now we called upon people by speaking to friends, by speaking to members of the Palscity platform, and people joined the platform, and the platform grew. And then what we did next is we looked at ways in which we can better the platform, like make it run better. So I think for the past 5 or 3 months, you've not been hearing a lot about us. And we are meeting today so that we can let you know about the things we've been doing on the background, of which we feel that we are fully now ready. Definitely, when you start any innovation, there has to be teething problems. You have to, and especially ours is a technology, then you have to make sure your systems are running very well so that you're able to serve the members correctly. So we went into development, and we've been able to develop a mobile app for the Palscity. And this mobile app, we've tried it amongst a few people. And the people who have seen the mobile app, I think we all agree that is a very revolutionary mobile app. It's very interesting, especially the way it's been built, that from the mobile app, you are able to bank comfortably from your phone. And then you also have the Palscity platform, and then you also have your portal on Palscity. So since we created this, and for the group of people, we've already made sure that they have installed the app, we've seen a very increased number of deposits because now it's easier. You can easily do it from your comfort. So the meeting for today was just meant to take us through our plans. We also realized that we needed a bigger team to help us in real time. So we have onboarded 2 people who are working already on this in the circle. They have been with the circle for the past 3 months now. The past 1 month, one of them works during the day and the other one works at night. So that means the issue that we had on support is now fully sorted, because during the day we have a lady called Virginia Muragu. She'll be giving you support real time whenever you need money, whenever you need support, whenever something is not working, then Virginia is there during the night. When you go home and it's in the evening, Virginia is there during the day, sorry. And when you go home and it's the night, like right now, or it's late night and you need some support that you can't find on your mobile app, then we have Dennis Nyamwamu. Dennis is working with us during the night. So why we have done this is because of the night and day shift which we run. and they will be our representatives. And we hope with this, we'll fully sweep over and make very huge steps towards in this Sacco industry, just where there is support during the day and there is also support at night. Now, there are certain successes that we've made for the people who have been in the Sacco that I feel is something that all of us, we are, well, I equate it like we are living in a sugarcane plantation, but we don't know that miwa is sweet. So the Sacco that we have, it has a very big potential, very big already by the pioneers or the people who came in. And I wanted us to do this session so that you can fully understand the things that we already have as a Sacco, that maybe when you joined, you thought it was just a starting thing, but there are huge progress that we've already made. So I'll share my screen and quickly run us through it. Our Sacco, the way it was built, it was such that the Sacco runs on social media platform. So the Sacco, as we speak right now, I want us to look at my screen. Today, I don't know when was this. Yeah, but today we welcomed our member number 933. Now, for those who have been in Saccos, this is not a small figure. For you to have 933 people, it means by the end of this year, we should be hitting 1,000 members. 1,000 members means for you as a member, you have enough guarantors. Majority of the Saccos that I've seen, their membership, because the strength of a Sacco lies in their members, because it means when you need a loan, then you're able to get it easily because it has many members. When we looked at this figure and we found 933 people who have joined the Sacco, we felt this is very huge. And this is, we can actually declare it a fully fledged Sacco. We can imagine out of the 933 people who have joined the platform, submitted their details, what else can we do with these numbers? 933 people. Even if they are saving 500 shillings, even if they are saving 1,000 shillings each person, then it means for the members, we have enough guarantors. We have more than enough. And that therefore means that the financial empowerment, which is the main reason why we started Palscity, can therefore continue. So out of the 933 people, we have in the Sacco right now around 1.3 million, which is lying idle. And that is why we decided also to call us, because we have money. There are no people who are using it. Maybe you have something that you need to do as an individual, but you're not using it. So the good news here is that we have money and we have a lot of it. Over 1.3 million that is not yet given out on loans. So we are calling upon you members that you can start, you can connect. So we have developed a form. We are reaching out to each person, and that's what our teams are doing because the potential is already big, 933 people. So we decided to start with this meeting today. Then we are going to call you. And for the people who are here, I think maybe before we end the session, we would like to also ask you a few questions because we have a form that we've already filled, that we've already prepared of the 933 people. So basically our question for you would be if you've activated your account. No, the first question is if you've downloaded the mobile app. If you've not downloaded the mobile app now, we are going to support you. At least we are 14 people. So we'd like to help at least the 14 people. You get the mobile app on your phone, and then you are comfortably, you confirm to us. So there's a form where we fill and say that you've installed the app. Because we believe immediately you install the app, then making deposits and buying shares for you would be much easier. And then that means you can now grow in faster so that we start giving. Like everyone who is here, we are saying we have money, 1.23 million lying in the bank account. And we need this money to be out. We need it to be given to members. We need it to be given to you. So we have two sets of people. There are people who joined the Sacco and maybe you can't even remember. So you received a message on it. The good news and why we're meeting us is that now the Sacco is ready to go, ready to fly, ready to give out loans, ready to fully operate as a Sacco. With our numbers, which is a very big potential, and the monies that are already saved by the system, we would like to fill this form by knowing whether you have the app. That's the main question today. If you don't have the app, then we are going to assist you so that you have the app. The next thing is whether you can see your money, whether you can see your deposits, and also whether you can see your shares, if you can see them clearly. If you are able to see them clearly, the last question we would like to get from you is how much money are you planning to put into the Sacco in every month? So our minimum deposits is 500 shillings, but we realize that the majority of us, we still don't put it, but we need money. We need money, but we're not saving enough. So we are bringing in the culture of speaking to young people. Myself, I've taken it up as an initiative. I've been saving money in the Sacco. I think I'm one of the leading people who have saved money. Myself, I would like to use the money that I've saved to help you guys, guarantee you people, so that you guys can get to grow your initiatives. So that's why we are here, just telling you that there is money and we have enough money. And this money is lying idle in the bank. And this money, we want you to start using it to solve 1, 2, 3. I don't know how it's happened, but when we started this Sacco, I used to speak to my friends about the Sacco. A good number of them started saving in the Sacco, and nowadays, if they need money, they get it from the Sacco. However, some were still waiting. Now, when they heard that there is enough money, we already have more than 1.2 million, now they have come running. But now you see they have to start saving again. So that's the news we've brought to all of us, that we are fully fledged, we are ready to go. I would like us to run us through just the profile of the Sacco so that you can know where to start in case you're here. Palscity Sacco started 2 years ago out of the common bond of Palscity, the social media. Palscity social media has over 700,000 users. And this week, we start speaking to all the 700,000 users to join the Palscity platform so that they can be part of us. I want us to imagine if we manage to get even half or a quarter of the 700,000 users on Palscity, then you can imagine where we'll be. We are moved by the aspect of save, borrow, grow as you connect, share, and discover. We want you to save, but also we want you to borrow the money. The money you save is the money that goes into your monthly deposits. And the money you borrow is 2 to 3 times the savings that you've done. So when you go into the mobile app, you'll find a place called deposit. That any money that you deposit there, it goes under your savings or monthly deposits. And then 3 times of it, you can take it as a loan. Now, there is also the aspect of grow where you can buy shares. Buying shares is just like you have Safaricom or KCB shares. It means when people are borrowing and they're returning with interest, then you are earning because we are making profit in that case. Our phone number is that on the screen, 0743 549 353. And our email, if you want to reach out to us on the Palscity, is info@palscitysacco.com. Like I've said, the mobile app is the first step we are doing with everyone. So for you who is here, we would like to clear with you so that we don't need to call you tomorrow. We are calling everyone tomorrow after we share this. The calls are just to make sure we find out if you already have the app If you have it, then how much are you willing? We have a place where we enter it. How much are we willing? And we're also asking you your dreams, because now we are different. We are not just asking you to join the circle. We are saying we already have money, but what is this dream that you have? What do you want to achieve? Ourselves as a circle would like to stand in and make sure that there is something you've done for yourself. It could be there is a house you've built, there's a vehicle you're driving, or it could be that there's a business you've started, and you can say this one is because of Palscity. We'll be very happy. We already have members who already have that testimony, and they are saying this is because of Palscity Sacco. I've been able to buy this laptop because of Palscity Sacco. But you see, some of your dreams, guys, you cannot achieve them if you are saving 500. So that's why we are calling you from tomorrow, just finding out what is this you want to achieve, and how can we help you so that you can achieve it faster. So Palscity Sacco, all this we'll share it with you, but it's a social media-based paperless Sacco where members pool resources together. Why we say is paperless is because there is nowhere where any person meets with money. Yeah. There is nowhere where even our team, we handle money. Everything is right from their phone into the bank. So there is, for anyone to steal money on this platform is completely zero, because money moves from your phone into the bank. When it goes to the bank, then we have the signatories for the circle. So it's very difficult for someone to lose money because we've kept it fully paperless. And that's how we've been able to raise the 1.3 million, which now we are saying is available for members to come and borrow. That explains the second point, which is we run a secure, transparent technology core banking platform, which I've just shown us. I'll skip all that. Who can be a member? Anyone can be a member on Palscity, from your family members, your clan, your friends, your network, your employees, groups, alumni, your primary school network, your companies, startups, farmers, that online WhatsApp group, any group, or even individuals. All of them can be members of Palscity. Like I said, we are pulling resources together, and thank God for the people who have been pioneering this. They believed in it and they have brought together 1.3 million. Yours is now just to come and take the money, imagine. So to join Palscity, you need to pay a membership fee, registration of 500. This registration helps us in running the Palscity platform. Just like any other place, before you join it, there is always a membership fee. That also helps us know who are our strong members, and membership fee helps us in running the Palscity platform. You are then supposed to pay a share capital of 1,000 shillings, which we give you. One share is equal to 10 bob, and we give you up to 3 months. At least before you take your first loan, you should have already, every member should have shares of around 1,000 shillings. Then every month you deposit around 500 shillings from the lowest 500. So you can always grow it based on the money you can decide to have. And out of the monthly deposits, you can now take a loan 2 to 3 times your savings. I'll move on to the benefits. I'll just keep all that, but I'll go to the loan products, because today we are saying we have money, but we need people to come and take it. Our first loan is called the Pulse Instant Emergency Mobile Loan. This loan is a minimum of 500 shillings and a maximum of 15,000. You should repay it within a month, between 1 to 3 months. So we give you 115% of your savings, and your repayment period is in 1 month. It attracts interest of 7.5%. We all know the rival product for this is Mshwari. Mshwari, is it Mshwari or which one? And even the KCB one, how much do they take on interest? Anyone? If you've ever taken it, is it called Mshwari or what? I think it takes around 8.5 or 9.5. So as we give you this instant, it's a loan you can always get at an interest of 7.5%. You can pay it within a month. The second loan we have is the salary advance for the members who have who are working somewhere. This loan has a minimum of 5,000, a maximum of 100,000. So if you have 100,000, it means now we'll be remaining with 1.2 to give the others. Yeah, but it's applicable amount, 50% of your monthly income. You can repay it with an interest of 5% per month. Yeah, the next loan that we have that we want you guys to come for, because we have already money just waiting for you, is a Pulse business loan. Its minimum is 25,000 and maximum is 500,000. It's applicable amount up to two to three times the members' deposits. Repayment period is 36 months, and it charges an interest of 1.5% per month. Yeah, you should have at least minimum shares of 5,000. As you can understand, this is a big loan, 500,000, for example. So you should have shown more interest by buying more shares. Then we have a group Chama loan, is minimum of 10,000 and maximum of 500,000, repayable, subject to a maximum of 12 months. Interest rate is 2% monthly with a 2.5 loan insurance fee, and applicable up to 2 to 3 times. The next loan is the development loan. Its minimum is 10,000. Its maximum is 1 million. Applicable up to 2 to 3 times your savings. Repayment period is 24 months. Interest of 1%. 24 months is it's 2 years. Yeah, and you can also have a joint ownership of the property during the loan period. That is if you don't have enough guarantors. And you should have purchased minimum shares of 5,000. Next loan is the Pulse normal loan. Minimum is 10,000 and maximum is 500,000. Applicable amount 2 to 3 times members' deposits. Repayment period of 36 months, and its interest is charged 1% per month. Yeah, and your shares should be 5,000. Then we have the asset financing. Minimum is 10,000, maximum is 500,000. Interest is 1%. You repay in 36 months. Then we have the Pulse school fees, education. I know some of you have children, so you'll need money for them when they're going to school. We don't want you to suffer because you already have money. Minimum is 10,000, the maximum was 500,000, interest of 10%. You pay up to 18 months of repayments and purchase minimum shares of 5,000. Then we have the savings products. Savings products, one of them is a Pulse fixed deposit account. This is the one where you can fix amount. The minimum fixing amount is 20,000, and the fixing period options is between either 6 or 12 months, and you are guaranteed a rate of 6%. That is, you give us 20,000, we use it to loan members, and then we give you the 6% per annum. Principal amount and interest can be rolled over to the new period in case you don't want it. So instead of putting your money in the bank, Palscity now says that you can take this money, bring it to Palscity, and then it adds money instead of it getting deducted in the bank. Then we have the Pulse share capital. It gives a member shareholding rights, is the shares we've been talking about, and Kenya shillings 1,000 per member minimum is the one. But we've seen some loans need around 5,000. It earns you dividends annually. Shares are transferable to other members upon exit. Then next we have the Pulse member deposit savings account. This is the one you save and of which you take a loan over 2 to 3 times. Its minimum monthly deposit now is 500 shillings. And this one, because if you save more, for example, if you are saving 500 in a year, it means you'll be having how much in a year? So it will be 12,000, 12 years times 5. You'll be having around 6,000. If you want to do something bigger, then you see it will be 3 times 6,000. It will only be 18,000. So we urge all members to always save more. Save more if you can. Whenever you get some money, just rush it there, because out of it, you take a loan 2 to 3 times. It earns you an interest annually based on the Sacco calendar year performance, and deposits are reimbursed upon exit. Minimum monthly contribution of Kenya shillings 500. That's the junior account. For those who have children, you can always take that. Its interest rate is up to 6.5. We'll again share that with you. Then we have the Pulse Holiday Savings Account. I look forward to people who want to save and go for holidays. So we have a savings product for you. Then we also have the group savings account. And then lastly, we have the Pulse Special Entrepreneur Business Investor Loan. This is a very interesting loan because it's meant for people who want to put in their money, and startups are able to take that money and use it for the money from those investors. And for this, the minimum amount to invest is 20,000. No monthly deposits are needed, no maximum limit, but it earns you an interest annually of 6.5. Now, what this loan is used for is there are people who need big amounts of money. It could be an employer, could be a business, and you need some money. So they can always come in and take this loan because it's for entrepreneurs, it's for business people, it's investors who have just said they have money. So this money also, we need it so that you can take it and grow your business. So how do you qualify for a loan? You must be a Sacco member for a period of not less than 6 months, except the loan that is for the instant loans. Instant loans are the Sacco, are the advanced salary advance and the emergency loan. Those two, you don't need to wait for 6 months. You can join today and get it tomorrow, or even today. You can join today, put in money, and then you take it as a loan. So, and then you should have duly filled the membership, but now we've made it such that you can just apply on the phone. Then you should have purchased minimum shares of 5,000. That is if it's a big loan. But if it's the other loan for emergency, or it's a salary advance, you do not need any, you only need shares of 1,000. And then also you don't need guarantors. It's much easier, you just dispatch on your phone. Who qualifies to be your guarantor is, number one, for somebody to be your guarantor, he must be an active Sacco member, meaning at least he's making payments 500 every month. So somebody who stopped paying long time ago, you cannot say you want them to be a member. And what we will always do is just reach out to us. We can also help you reach out to the members so that they can be your guarantors. There must also be people with deposits whose guarantees do not exceed 3 times the deposits. Like Ajajar, he has not guaranteed other more people. And he's also not a defaulter. Aja default another loan. How do you get the loan guarantors? You should attend Sacco meetings like what you're having today and interact with the members. Introduce your friends, colleagues, and relatives. Join the Sacco as a group or join the Sacco accountability groups. We also have on the platform a place where the Sacco Guarantor board, where you can use to just chat someone. Loan security options in case you need a loan. Either one is non-withdrawable deposits. If you already have your deposits, you can use them as security, or fixed deposits. If you already have deposits you made, you can remember those deposit accounts, the savings, the ones I've just read. So you can use them, or if you have qualifying guarantors. Qualifying guarantors is where we feel this Sacco has a very huge advantage because your guarantors are your friends. And the model has really worked. The people who have taken loans before, like it's really worked. Because your guarantors are just your friends. You just find them on the platform there. If you don't know them, also we can share with you or speak to them on your behalf. Immovable, and why this our guarantor model is more interesting is that we have 932 members. So even if you needed 500,000, even if each member gives you 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, you see, and they're not really giving you physical money, they're just guaranteeing you. Then you see, Asara or to go at a loss is not as big as if you are just guaranteed by a few people. You can also seek a loan security through the immovable properties with clean ownership, if you have a title deed, that is, or movable properties subject to terms and conditions, e.g. a motor vehicle, logbook, etc. Next is the loan policy default. In case you default on the loans, the due loan that remains unpaid after the last day of the month incurs a penalty of 5% on the principal installment. Now, what we do with the defaulters is that we are so robust and wide that we are able to give you opportunities that you can do if you can't repay your loan. and there are a lot of them. Then if in case you default, that can be very bad news. Definitely we'll speak to you first of all, but people get into such cases where you borrowed a loan and you can't return it. First month we'll communicate the default by giving you the notification through an SMS and an email. Second month, we give you and your guarantors. Third month, you and your guarantors again. We will only have problems when you go past the fourth month. We'll have a very big problem. Yeah. Next is how to make payments. If you're part of us, you can use the cooperative bank. That's the bank account. You can also use the bank pay bill. You can use also the Safaricom pay bill. And also you can pay through the USSD or just now through the mobile app. It's made it very simple. And that's why we are holding this session so that we make sure you have it. So just a quick run through again. Minimum share capital if you're an individual is 1,000. Registration fee is 500. Savings at least 500 shillings. If you're an individual in a group, the same. If you're a group, minimum share capital is 5,000. Registration fee for a group is 1,000. Yeah. So I think with that, Sacco member opportunities to get money to save. So I just say this Sacco is very different. We give you many ways in which you can make money. And I think we had members on Palscity. People had made a lot of money on Palscity, almost 2 million. Yeah. So we have the Sacco. You can use these opportunities to make money if you don't have money to save. The annual Sacco calendar, we always have in a year, we have the annual general meeting, and then we also have the member education day. Registration or how to become a member, you can use the USSD or you can just use the mobile app. You download, you register, we activate your account, and then you're good to go. You can also use www.palscity.com or through the Sacco website. You can also use the USSD. Yeah, and that's it. That's our contacts. We are in, you're able to find us online. You can also find us at our offices. Yeah. So I think with that, that marks what we wanted to present to us. We are just saying that we have money and we have very good monies. If you want to do something that is pressing to you, we have money. It's lying idle in the bank. You can take a loan and then we can have your loan facilitated. The second thing is you're saying there is a mobile app that you've done, which we feel is very revolutionary. We are a total of 933 people. We believe this also has a very big power. And we would like us to now start being on the Sacco with a view of growth. We would like to start telling stories of what you've done in your life. We would like to see your vehicle on the road and we can say this gari ilinunuliwa through Palscity. We would like to see the business. You are struggling in your life with school fees and now Palscity has been able to do it. So for you to get that chance, I would like us to move into the next stage, just to mark the people who are here. The people who are here, if you'd like us to, I would like to know if you've already installed the app, if you're good to go with it. If you have any problem, we would like to assist you. That is after we do the Q&A. But if you're good to go, we would like to know how much, like what do you want this Sacco to do for you? You must have an objective. Are you someone who wants a loan, or are you someone who wants their money who wants to buy shares? Like you must have a very clear objective. For the loan, we have already a lot of money lying in the bank. Yeah. So let me end it there. I would like to ask us, in case there are questions, let me set it such that you can now ask. If you have any question, otherwise my presentation is good.